Hey guys, here we are. We're talking about the Denver real estate pulse for June 4th through the 10th. What did we see happen? We're continuing to see right over 12,500 homes on the market. So our active inventory continues to stay high. We're pushing towards that historical average of 13,000 homes on the market. So it increased a little bit, 1.2% this last week over week. Our pending units are still staying strong, right under 1,000 units. Closed units were down, but not unusual for the beginning of the month to be a little bit lower. For some reason, it always ends up towards the back end of months whenever we close homes. So not really worried about that. Days on market continue to stay right over 3 weeks, 23 days. So even though we have a lot of choices out there for buyers and a lot of inventory, we're seeing that homes are really moving. If you price it right, if you want to or need to sell your home, it's moving in 3 weeks is kind of the median days on market. Supply in months worth of inventory, which really shows us is a buyer have the advantage in this process right now, or does a seller have the advantage? Right now, we're seeing 2.9 months worth of inventory, so right under 3 months worth of inventory. Most people would consider anything over four or 4 to 6 to be kind of our neutral between buyers and sellers market. So you can see we're still on the seller side of things. It's just way more relaxed than we've seen in years past. So it's still a seller's market, but buyers have a lot more options and they're able to negotiate a little bit more. But again, months worth of inventory is still staying low. Days on market are still moving. We do have a lot of options out there for buyers, but all of that is continuing to move as we've seen 15,000 people or 15,000 showings this last week, which again is staying pretty high. Would love to see that a little bit more aggressive, but until interest rates move, we do not anticipate to see a really a rush to the market on the buyer side. It's going to continue to be a very solid market, one where you can sell your home and you can move them. But I don't think we're going to continue to see us eat into that inventory until the winter comes and maybe some people take homes off of the market. But all in all, that's what we're seeing June 4th through the 10th. As we move towards July, we'll look for those buyers and those showings to really relax and reduce. As we get to the back end of July, that might even continue to compound. Now, usually somewhere between July 4th and mid-August is where we see the market kind of relax. We'll see if we see that again this year. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I will catch you on the next one. Thanks.